us. You want to let me know that us. You just got good morning, happy, beautiful Friday to you. How are you doing? Hope you had a wonderful night's rest. It's another beautiful day right here at 103.5 FM, and we are here to celebrate you to make your day beautiful. Today being a kita, today our akwụkwọ ka nọ n'ọkịta ka ihe ọka na-achọ ka ebe gị na nọrọ nọdụgo n'ọba aka gị nọdụgo n'ọfịs. Okay, ọ bụrụ na ị nọ n'ụlọ gị nọ n'ọfịs ma ọ bụ na ị nọ n'ọba ahịa wee na-anụ ụlọ anyị this morning.
Ma onye nọ n'ụzọ.
Ekele gị ma ọ bụ ị nọ n'ụzọ ndị ka na-aga abịa ndị ọwa anyị na-ekelekwa unu maka maka ọmịta niile maka ọmịta ka anyị jiri nọdụ ebe a. So anyị na-asị unu good morning. Welcome to a beautiful Friday. Ndị mana ọ mbido weekend dị fa o nwere ndị edebere iche. So ọ bụrụ na iso na ndị ahụ edebere iche anyị ekele ụlọ daalụ n'ụlọ.
The weekend agafe now. You are talking about weekend agafes.
Onwere onye mkpụrụ aka.
Ndị debele iche. Ndị ọrụ agafe. Yeah, they can't stay in a place where they won't be spending that weekend the way they want it. You know, weekend agafes.
All right.
Yes.
So how are you doing this morning, Nata?
Yeah, I'm doing great. You know, it was a wonderful, night rest. The dream superb.
Wow.
Everything so sweet. Hi. Oh, I can't thank the Lord enough. It's a beautiful day.
Okay, I hope you had a wonderful night dream too.
Yes, so
Okay,
sweet one. So
let's celebrate. I am Divine.
yes, and a metal.
Let's go straight to our secret corner this morning. Now, can I tell a lot of stories I did maybe plenty of them.
Akụkọ otikpoju.
Yeah. O juru ebe niile.
Yes, otikpoju. This will show you that we are one in this country. Oti, akụkọ now, oti, ojuleju, poju. Ju. We are all Jewing in the entire thing.
Okay, speaking in tongues.
That's the thing.
Speaking in tongues.
In Nigerian languages, though. No, I centered it inside Nigerian languages. Yeah, so.
All right, let's go straight to the tidbit corner. This morning I were a news in Kenya where
Okay.
this news, this lady senior Pussy church.
Okay.
Pussy in your offering and tithes. And no jemme petit family. No kaliam motu kalia no near offering near tithes. Now this thing on melo, nyamwetelo offer a good business offer.
Okay.
Now Pussy contribute to your church. Save over the money. Well no poto no onyelo nebia.
Okay.
All of them be no a widow call.
Okay.
And I say it's dear for her. Na hana find that difficult. So Nyawe will lay down alone and look for Talia maybe near that house. Okay, I'm trying to
a lot of sense in what she did, it's not always going to be you giving. Sometimes, if you look at somebody like David, at the time the ministry had to give to David. Okay. Because his own ministry is pursuing something that concerns the entire ministry. So sometimes, some days we ask ourselves, how many pastors, how many men of God of late have done what men of God in the past used to do when they will maybe reject a gift self. I say, okay, this one now, take it to the motherless maybe some more, take it to so people, take it, when was the last time we saw something like that? So at the end of the day, the Spirit of God is still one, and then the Spirit of God directs the way he wants. Now, the Spirit of God directed this person about that neighbor. And then she started making that moves. It's not like you stop giving. This is another way she now gave, and God recognizes that as well. So that's what I think about that.
So people are the best way to go. People see
church and the mother, but by the way the Spirit directs.
Okay, yeah, according to as the Spirit leads.
Yeah.
Okay. White money or send a condolence message to Ozo. Now, cause some them mother panic. Or worry far or 1 year, but the Goliano Nasike Fenemen. You know the Leban or Ozo, may God strengthen you and comfort you and your family this period. It is well with a candlelight picture. So a lot of people now wonder,
what's that?
Because no language. you know. But we pray no more refer them also a lot of people like it that way. I do put on as fun or anyhow, you know, but a lot of ladies like it that way.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. A lot of ladies.
Yes. Okay, now coming to Chidima Atada's statement this morning, I'm more on me phenomenon case this girl.
Okay.
Akolobago, Akolobada. Echini no say no nyawabiri, one nature so no korea. Today, yeah, na cousin keta, but not saying the first statement or the Lukiano police. Not the near another one for so I sign.
Okay.
So now the statement and they use keta abronya one. Or for me.
That's the thing.
Is it possible would he have given a Nigeria police station?
Yes, we've had cases of a situation whereby people write their write those statements by duress. A situation whereby maybe you are writing your statement, a policeman is on your side and telling you exactly what he wants you to write. If he's looking at what you're writing and you're writing a different thing, he'll be like, no, this is not what I said. Write it like this. We've seen that situation, So when she's saying something like this, it should be taken serious because it is rampant around amongst us. I'm not saying that all policemen do it, but like you see most IPOs, they are interested in, okay, what are you writing? I will tell you the way you write it. So it happens.
The funny thing, but no, because someone the police they involved.
That's the thing now, yes.
Also, na initially mboyane idea na near the be fa kwa ye ganaka.
Okay.
E wata go the katazionye nke nwa potasia ki fo na dey farm. Go say ase na oburu e weta another one nie. See na obu no sign re no aga charge her family.
Yes.
Ya an threat near mo no marry actual.
Then I think one thing I learned in the lesson of this kind of thing, because personally I have experienced it,
Okay.
And when I experienced it, what I did was actually, if he says, write so and so, I will rephrase it and write it in a way that he himself will look at it and say, okay, it's like you're writing what I said, but at the same time, I'm writing a different thing. Anyway, this is a skill of his own, being that I'm a journalist, so I know exactly what I was doing to him when I was doing it. So it's a skill, but I believe, if we get to learn like some of the communication skills as well, it will enable us. But at the same time, men of the police force should be cautioned about that particular thing. And then proper investigations should ensue. And then, like, this will also teach some of them lessons that when you take shortcuts in what you're supposed to do in a particular case, it might catch up with you.
Exactly.
Now, that's just the thing. And the law does not respect you because you are a police officer. If you commit crime, you go in for it. It's a simple thing. So that's just the thing.
Okay, why we go experience here na police station, nije police station, mo onye nke ga enwe gi e desi statement adoka nye ga akwụkwọ ọzọ ma onye gị nke edebule edesi sign ịkpọ anyị gwa anyị ma ọ dị possible na ihe chidimma na akọkịta anụwa o make sense. Okay, now na the same Kenya kita anụwa ka lecturer jide nwunye na hotel with students.
Yes, now. It's side time. For a long time, we have seen people have uncle. Let us have auntie too.
All right, the lecturer Nyokuna for long, and we are now cheating on him. But he paid a death ear to it.
Okay.
So Nipazu na class, this particular student on a class that day.
You see?
And then I won't hear no the previous night.
Hey.
The same students. In order that should take you handling.
Man on did shoe up. Well, a man on that shoe, but let me suggest to them how they will handle it, to him particularly. When we do stuff like this, we might be looking at it from that particular perspective of, okay, they also are always on the high side of doing things like this. So there might be issue of insecurity in the sense from the woman. Maybe she sensed it like this happening several times and then she can't really hold on to it. Then in order to make the man feel that same pain, and I go for the same student as well. So that, and now, maybe one of these days she visited the lecture hall where the guy was lecturing and then picked the one, and he will pick it by maybe the student that always contend with him. That's the thing. In order to get to him, really, the students that always stand up and say, "Sir, I don't understand this. This is what you are saying now." She will just observe, and then it's not like the way I'm looking at it. It's not like she's doing it because this guy is so maybe because the guy is so attractive or anything, it's just for her to pay back. I guess that's exactly what must have transpired. But in other sense, if he is really faithful and this is what is going on, anyway, I'm not going to tell him to violate his position as a lecturer, but he should move on and do other stuff. It's simple like that.
Okay. Why? Not shoot the man. Now, a young lady na video na trend kita when I call one how to handle their boyfriend or they cheat on them.
That's the thing.
Is this all this so funny, all the feature no video long ever na feature no.
Yes, so.
Sie ni say amala na ewedu.
Yes, so.
Package is where the boy and the friends and China couple there can.
Yes, so.
When I say na why you obona shota we me wife material.
Funny to unyai. Oh.
Are you guilty of that?
What do you want me to do now?
Are you guilty of that?
Why I teach you and all
I saw something mother than Facebook. Also, now God will judge all these family members. How
but like when I practice to find what the real person that's
so how did you get on practice? Now the question no like this story why yana ko. Okay, me working actually in here.
Let me explain one good thing about seduction. The thrill is in the cash. Do you understand this language right now? The thrill is in the cash. That's I will always tell you. Organize seminar. Let me teach. Let me break it down. See, the thrill is in the cash. The fact that it is all about conquering. Both men, women is about let me conquer this person that is impossible. It is in the impossibility of it happening. So going to cook and the rest of them, you are already caught. Nothing, no thrill anymore. The cash is gone. So that's why the guy will always look out. So before it happens, as marriage, you are supposed to reserve a whole lot of things about yourself. So before it now happens. So you are not giving the guy the thrill if you are just there cooking, serving everybody immediately. You're already bought. Nothing again to pursue. That's just the thing.
All right, because the thrill is in the cash.
It's in the cash, my sister.
And because no more cable hunters.
Yes.
The fun about chasing.
And even women are gladiators. Let me explain in some kind of way.
We are not talking about we are talking naturally.
Yeah.
We are talking guys are hunters. And the fun in hunting, but the hunt itself. Chasing.
Even in the hunt, the chasing and everything, it is vice versa. It is not only left for guys. It is also
mostly for guys.
Even for girls. Not mostly for guys. Even mostly for girls self.
Why? My dear, working out for BCB, and Apple be hey, in our swap and I go. In a singing features in a book.
Can the guy of a record producer?
Does it make you a wife material?
Yeah.
And again, met the man on mortgage. Okay, now Nakano I make it uncover 2.7 million registered minor and unqualified voters. And the PVC in the Nanya when I mean Omaka, I have a nursery school. You need a nursery school.
And I could see practicals.
Age 1992.
Oh, your practicals.
And the Nemo State, you can imagine. Nakano, 2.7 million. Nemo, I think about 300,000 uncollected PVC.
Already.
Why are we like this in this country?
No, your boy. So it is about the practicals, of how not to get disenfranchised in future. Learn your
the video yesterday night, but I couldn't just in and I just read the things in on the man, the Congo pastor, where did a pregnant female church member